Temur Prowess deck, you know, it's basically the traditional Izzet deck splashing Questing Druid, and you got, I guess, technically Gigantha is green, Mugenic Growth is green, you have Cinder Vines, which is green. But really, it's blue-red splashing, you know, some green cards. You're a beatdown deck, your curve's really low, so the deck has 17 lands. Original list didn't have a Breach, but I think it's kind of free roll to play the first Breach. So that's kind of what's going on here. I do like that Questing Druid can be a threat if you need it to be, or more likely you're probably going to use it as Reckless Impulse a lot of the time. And yeah, that's pretty much the deck. So I guess I do actually have to go get the cards from Mana Traders now. Or not Mana Traders, Card Hoarder. I'm still a Card Hoarder. Oh my god, why was this other stuff there? Right. What's that? Alright. Back to the Card Hoarder. Big ups to them. Alright, prediction up for this deck as well, and we'll also get the deck list into Mox Field. Say September 18th. Alright, so this is the deck. Prediction up. We're going to play a league with it. Probably switch to a different deck afterwards. And that's the plan for tonight. So, you all might have noticed there's not actually that many green sources, but you don't actually need that many. There's 2 actual ones, and then there's 9 fetches, so there's 11. I don't really want to play Otter. It's kind of close, I guess, but I think I just want to fetch a lot of, like, the Breeding Pool is probably the worst one in the deck, but I think you have to play 1, just to make it easier to play the game. Anyways, to the league. Again, thanks for everyone being here. If you want to support the stream, hit that follow button. That's free to do. Well, I guess I'll open a chest for Casey. Fire Drinker Satyr. Inundate. These cards are not great, but alright. To the league. Okay. Alright, I got a match. Reveal bet. Remember, get your bets in. A lot of betters. Yeah, this is fine. Easy 5-0. I don't know about that. But I'm certainly not mulling in this hand. Very good draw. I'm not gonna use the mutagenic growth here because it's just too liquid that they'll have a removal spell in response. Just gonna use it as like a double surveil. Maybe force through a bunch of damage if they tap out. I try to try them, so it might be creativity. Okay. Just take a draw and see. Okay, that's a nice one. Auto yield. Is it Rhinos? It might be Rhinos going for a fire here. Okay, I guess it is Rhinos. Oh, you love to see it, chat. You love to see it. Alright, Rhinos on the draw. Probably want these. I'm gonna cut like Breach. And probably like... Probably shave like 2 Questing Druids. I want Sunverb Chalice. The question is how many. I think so. I mean, the original list had a bunch of chalices, so it seems kind of insane not to do it. I think I can just shave on grindy elements a little bit. You do run the risk of them beating you with like hard castle elementals, I think. But I think I'm just gonna shave on Holy Heat, so I'm leaving 1 Questing Druid. And just have the 6 like anti-cascaders. And notably in this sort of matchup, the Gigantha doesn't matter very much. And you want to just like full court press them anyways, so the games are just fast. Oh, I can't believe that happened, chat. Get fucking mutagenic growthed. By Felicia? Yeah, by Felicia. Are they trying to suspend? Oh no, I see. I was curious if they were trying to suspend Crushing Footfalls off of that, but they can't really do that. Okay. Okay. Excellent draw. I care about getting green mana. Probably care about more about a second blue source here if I had to guess. Uh-oh, they just played a second Gemstone Caverns. I feel kind of bad for them, but, you know. This is what you get for playing multiple Gemstone Caverns. Do I even care? Kind of. I have an iteration as well, so it's probably just good to do it like this. So I'm growthing the DRC. Instead of the Swiftsphere, because I care more about the DRC if they have like follow-up Fury or something like that, I don't know. Do not want to draw that one. I'm gonna leave that on top, actually. Okay, kind of a punish, but it's okay. I'm just gonna leave up Fluster, I think. Because I think I have most things beat as long as I just don't rush it. I'm not gonna fetch because that gives them a window to cast their thing. Right. I'm just gonna put all of the Fluster copies on the Footfalls, obviously. Same target, same target, same targets. So 4 copies on the Footfalls. Oh, I should have lava dirted them first, I think, but it'll probably end up the same. But... Okay, boom. Alright, pretty convincing victory over Temur Rhinos. I'm not sure if that's actually how it goes, but if they let you counter one of their burn spells with mutagenic growth full on, it doesn't go well for them, is how I would put it. And that's basically what happened. Possibly? I guess you haven't decided yet. that wasn't the hardest version of the... I also suspect that, too. What's up, Adam? All of the regs are here. Oh, your glasses are missing? Seems not so good for you. The new set is has been fine for me, yeah. I think it's... Oh, really? So you're gonna play any online or just IRL, Adam? Amon Cat, jeez, that's a long time in between. It's certainly a long time in between. Mono black coffers. I lost to this person recently, but yeah, I'm gonna keep. Okay. There goes my Swift Spear, I guess. You basically should always take Swift Spear here, I think. Personal hand doesn't do that much. The only way you can justify not taking the Swift Spear is if your hand's just full of removal. In which case you probably should take Iteration. You can't really justify taking anything besides one of these two, I feel like. Here. I think that's just correct, probably. I'm gonna see if my top card's good. Because if it's good enough, I just won't cast a Preordain, even though I'm very likely to cast a Preordain. Okay, well, I think we should just go look for a different card. I think it's Steam Vents. Just Preordain looking for some threats. Don't think I want a second Bolt. I will keep the Questing Druid. I also just want to use all my cantrips ASAP because of Bowmaster. Okay. Do they have the Bowmasters? We'll find out in a sec. I think almost certainly that they basically have it here every time. Yep. It's fine. Hope I draw Lava Dart. Lava Dart would be excellent. We're gonna spend time probably making constructs. Might be good later, but I'm gonna just cast this and see what's up. I think I'll let them block. Because if you dart and they have another Bowmaster, it's kind of bad for you. Alright, now we'll say go. We'll see what they do. They'll probably make 2 constructs. I might dart the first construct with the second ability on the stack, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I think I'm also darting. Well, the way it improves is if I just let it go, they get a construct to get something else. I untap, bolt, dart to... So I would bolt one of the tokens, dart another token, so it'd be 6. Actually, I guess it's better to just wait. I think it is actually better to wait. Because you get the damage back. Like, it does mean I have to use... Okay, if they play another artifact, it gets worse, yeah. But that's fine, whatever. Lava Dart, I think, is just... Oh, kind of a misunderstood card. Let's see. Okay, well, that's fine still. That seems kind of maniacal, frankly. But do I have them dead? It looks lethal to me, but... I didn't actually count, but it looks pretty lethal to me. Oh, I could have darted their thing, yeah. I was supposed to do that, but I think it's still lethal. You can just cast Bobble a bunch of times. Like, they were just so dead in so many ways. Okay, so then Urza Saga deck probably means I want these. Could cut like one Unholy Heat. I like having Moon for the thing. Basically, I'm just never going to side out Mutagenic Growth versus Bowmaster decks because I think you just want to be protected from the Bowmaster, like, kind of obliterating you. Alright. So, well, this is debatable what you should do here, but I'm certainly not going to mulligan versus a black disruptive deck. Hey, what's up, Kuma? Hope you're having a good one. Lava Dart's low-key one of my favorite cards of all time, which is kind of a weird thing to say, I suppose, but it just is. Okay, that's fine. Is it top choice for me? No, I'm just playing it for science. I think I'm just going to go after Urza's Saga here. I mean, obviously it gives them some info, but I don't really want to play the Channeler. I feel like them bowmastering my Channeler is one of the ways they can get back in here. And there's a chance I just, like, lock them out with Stone Rain, you know? Which one should you play? I would personally play the regular one, but play, like, 2 Time Warps, I think. I'm gonna cast Seek the Beast at their end step. So I just have too many clunky cards in my hand. I'm looking for cheap ones. Alright. I think I'm just gonna fetch Shock, Stomping Ground. Yeah, 4 ring, 4 bean is, well, not necessarily 4 ring, 4 bean, but I think it would be... What do I want to do here? I think just cast my obvious spells. Hoping for a Mishra's Bubble or a Mutagenic Growth. Okay, they did have removal, and that one's fine. Oh, heavy-art it. Okay, I did thankfully hit a bauble. I'm just gonna use it right away because of Bowmaster. They're drawing another cookbook, so they're gonna have a lot of food, but that's fine. I think my next turn is probably Questing Druid. They played Saga into my moon. You love to see it, chat. You love to see it. Alright. Don't have that many lands left, so... Ooh, a free lava dart. Don't mind if I do, chat. Don't mind if I do. We're just gonna double up on Saga. I can't believe I just fucking, like... In advance Stone Rain their Saga, so they weren't able to play their 2 drops. They're gonna Fatal Push that. So I have 2 Steam Vents left as fetchables. Alright. Get ya. Alright, 1 Steam Vents left as a fetchable. Guess I'll fetch it out. Alright, seems like they don't have anything relevant. They did go to 5 cards this game, though, so... Guess they might have Asmo. They do. So if I find another bolt off my iteration, it's lethal. So, like, I could bolt and dart them, but I think I shouldn't even do that. I think that's more likely to lose if I had to guess. Alright, just let them kill my creatures. Yeah, but I don't think that matters. They're just gonna have infinite food. Like, I think this is my window to just kill them with a bunch of burn. Wait. Oh, there's only... Okay, never mind. So it was actually out of fetchables. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, but like, with the Daredevil known, I don't think that's actually what you want to do. Like, my point was, if you use all of the burn on their creature, and you can't kill them, like, I was trying to breach or something else to kill them, but if I use all my burn on their creature, my creature's not even going to live, they're going to have a clear board, and then they draw a land to start cracking food. It ends poorly for me. Because I know they still have a Daredevil. I don't think the food actually matters, because I think they'll just have so much of it if they live. Is my point. Like, I think if you kill their... If you kill their Asmo there, instead of killing them, like, waiting to see if you can kill them, I think you're going to lose a lot more often, if I had to guess, because their hand's just all spells. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyways, I'm going to take a quick 3-minute break before playing the next match. Again, thanks for everyone being here. Appreciate you all. If you want to support the stream, hit that follow button. That's free to do. If you really want to support the stream, consider following. Consider following. If you have Amazon Prime or if you want to sub to the channel, it is Subtumber. And I believe it is 25% off if you're a new sub. Or Amazon Prime is free. Thanks. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I think I just had so much mana that I think just sitting on it to decide on my turn based on what I drew was a better idea. You know? Although I did forget that my fetch had no targets left, so... that part wasn't great. Alright, match 3. My opponent's also 2-0. Alright, another perfect hand. With this hand, you don't... okay, well, they have Gemstone Caverns. It's probably Rhinos then. With this hand, you don't really want to play the Bobble on 1. Pitch Brazen Borrower. Yeah, it's Temur Rhinos, I think. Does this person know to kill my thing main phase? Looks like they do. Alright, this person's already playing it better than the other person. Soulscar Mage is like weirdly good versus them as well because you can sometimes shrink their shit, but... alright. I think I'm just gonna cast Query on Dryad even though it's not aged well as a magic card. Was I gonna just check their top card? Oh. Okay. Let's see if they cast Fire. I think I'm probably gonna lose to a bunch of Rhinos, if I had to guess. They pitch Borrower? Okay. Oops. Maybe they just don't have a Cascader. Okay. You got me. I think this one I have to, like, be greedy on. My plan was to cast that and then use this one to draw cards, but now I think I just have to draw cards and try to assemble enough. So this means they have Leyline Binding in their deck, probably. Okay. Whole fleet of Rhinos. Chat. Oops. This Soulscar Mage and Preordain. I think I want to use my mana. Just kill that. So I could go Questing Druid, Soulscar Mage, Preordain, but that is not even that good. I think I should just lead with Preordain, probably. I guess I could, well, yeah, I think I need the Soulscar Mage, so I just want to use my cards. Okay. Alright, so you go. I can use the bolt to shrink their Rhino. Okay, and I will do that now that they're binding my thing. So now it's a 1/1 Rhino instead of a 4/4, which is a lot more manageable. Oh yeah, that's bad. I'm probably dead to that. I mean, I use all my spells basically just managing 1-foot falls. I guess if I find Breach, maybe I can get out of it somehow, but it's not likely. Evaluating what? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'll just fetch. I have to trade this Questing Druid for a Rhino as well. They let me? Oh, I was supposed to use my Bauble. Whoops. Oh, that was bad. Supposed to just use it. This song's a real banger. F-Zero was a banger soundtrack, honestly. Alright, kill that. Alright, to your dome. Yeah, I wish this was just a random card. Yeah, F-Zero was great. I spent a lot of time dying on some of those levels on Super Nintendo, though it's just... It's kind of a tough one sometimes. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not great. I'm dead to so many things here, chat. I see. Was I on to play this game? I think I was, but they managed to stop all my aggression as opposed to the other person who just kind of bit it. Alright. So I can draw Unholy Heat during the upkeep. I know they're drawing Fawn, but I can draw Heat to kill that. And then, like, hope for something to happen. I'm not sure what. Yeah. Dead. You have Leyline Bindings? Kind of annoying, but I think I'm still supposed to do the same sort of thing. They're just better at answering the Leyline Bindings than the other version is. Wait, why can't I drag them in? That was weird. It was like not cooperating for a second. Yeah, I'll cut the heats and Few Questing Druid. You can shave one dart and one more druid. Actually, I would rather leave in a Questing Druid than the Breach, I think. This hand's really good. It does have a great soundtrack. I still don't know what land I want to get yet. It's most likely Steam Vents, but depends on exactly what I draw. Also, they won that game because of Gemstone Caverns last game, so just thinking about that. This is worth an extra damage next turn. Wish I had a mutagenic growth here. It would be really good, but can't always have it. Cost them Fire, Ice, and Fury. I'll lead on this to see if my card's good for the iteration. Probably reluctantly leave that land, because it means it's hard for me to actually get screwed by iteration. Okay. Well, now I don't want it. Let's see what your top card is. Orion revealed? Sure. That one's bad. Right. Drawing a bunch of lands is not ideal in this spot, but right, I boarded out Gigantha for Chalice of the Void, which is fine. It. Same targets, same targets. I think I should dart them to Surveil because... is that good enough? Probably not. If they had literally nothing, it would maybe be good enough, but... Okay, that's fine. You basically want to fetch all red sources. The breeding pool is only there to get you out of weird scenarios. Right. That protects me versus Fury, at least. They can't even hardcast the Fury though, so... Guess they could now. I think that's reasonable, Ivysaur as well. I'm just trying stuff out. Yeah, I just wanted to show them. Still had all these. Don't want Mystical Dispute. I just submit. This is not allowed. This is very much allowed. I'm gonna ship the Lava Dart, I think. Well, the original list I copied didn't have any Underworld Breaches, and I think that's a mistake, personally. But... yeah, that's pretty good. I think I'm just gonna cast it. If they have Fawn, they have Fawn, that's fine. I mean, this does tell them that they have to get rid of this, but whatever. I think I'm gonna just EOT use that to look for stuff instead of playing the Soul Scarab Mage out. Because I don't think this is that role. Like, of course, if this works, I'm probably gonna win, but I'm so far ahead in that scenario anyways. I'm gonna pretend that, like, this isn't gonna work out well. So, that's my plan. I think I will get a blue source still and just pretend the Questing Druid itself doesn't exist. Right, 2 lands, I can't use both, which is a little bit tragic, but that's fine. Okay. Okay. We take those wins, chat. We take those wins. I'm currently 3-0. Haters in shambles so far? Question mark? Are the haters in shambles right now? I think Chalice is really good at, like, when you're full court pressing them. Your 3-2 Gambit's not feeling great. Oh, the 2-3 or worse bet is definitely Dedge now. Oh wait, chat, the weather's really nice here. It is 74 Fahrenheit / 23 Celsius. And it will go down a few degrees before the end of the night. Hey, you can do very valuable things with those channel points, such as make me open all chests. Jund? Jund could be either great or not so good, depending on how I exactly draw. But I'm on the draw this game. Where do you live, Winder? 92 Fahrenheit? That's so warm. It's really warm. Texas? Cool. Well, I guess it's literally not cool, but an interesting place to live for sure. I will keep 27 Celsius. All right, chat. All right, it's time to sandbag the ball for one turn again and hope it works out. Run 6. Could kill the Ren. It's kind of debatable how much I actually care about it. I was thinking about what happened if I drew another mutagenic growth. Well, let me see if it's somehow lethal. So, this is in play. So this is worth 2. Wait, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12. Wait, is it just lethal? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12. 12 plus 5. It's exactly 17 by my count. Did I do the math wrong? It looks exactsies to me as well, yeah. Alright, 17 damage on turn 2. Who says Modern isn't a turn 2 format? They're Jund. Like, that, there's no Solitudes here. So the flip side is none of my cards really do anything. I'm just going to submit versus them because my main deck's designed for like grindy matchups / normal decks. My sideboard isn't really. Their last showing didn't have Urza Saga in it, but if I see Urza Saga in game 2, I'll switch it up. I hate mulliganing versus Jund, but this hand sucks, so I will just mulligan. I'll reluctantly keep this one. I'm just gonna ship Breeding Pool, actually. Yeah, I'm not gonna Alpine Moon them, but just think it's not good to do that, honestly. Paying for 30 sexy? No. That sounds awkward, Tim. What's up? I'm playing this Prowess deck. We're 3-0. I'm not sure how good it actually is. It seems at least fine. I have 4 Questing Druid in my deck. Because it's like the perfect card for a Prowess deck, I think. Oh, that's a good draw, though. Gonna hold the Bauble for an extra damage next turn. Yeah, no, someone did well in a challenge with it, so I decided to fix the things I didn't like about it, which are mostly... It didn't have a 1-of Breach, and I just think playing the first Breach in these decks is so insane, because... I mean, it just deals a lot of damage very quickly to do that shit. Yeah. Alright, I want to draw that land. No... How do I fetch for? The problem with fetching, like, I could just fetch for Breeding Pool, I guess. Question is if I chipped them with this Lava Dart for 1 more. I think so, actually. But I'm not going to flashback the Dart, obviously. Okay, that's a good draw. Oh, they're stuck on lands? That's good for me. Okay, this is interesting. I think I'm still gonna lead on Iteration. They probably have to EE this by itself. Did not end up great, but we take it. And I'll just hit them for 2. Okay, it's fine. Tragic. There goes that. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't think it actually works out well enough for me if I do that, but maybe I'm wrong. Steam Vents tapped. So this is 3, 3, 10, 11, 12, so it's lethal. 3, 3. It's lethal to me again. Yeah, this time it's not Xaxes, it's extra. Because Lava Dart deals 2, which is not a clean amount of damage. I'd love to see it. Alright, so we're 4-0 so far. I mean, this deck, I would say, is feels pretty natural for me to play, but I don't know. The decisions are basically all, like, judgment combat damage, I think, right? Like, judging if you can kill within 2 turns or whatever. I haven't had to, like, fiercely mulligan too much as well, which is probably helpful. Here's the deck for everyone. This is a really fast deck to play. We've spent, like, an average of, like, 10 minutes per match or whatever. Non-drawing creature that game would have been really awkward. Yeah, but I don't want to go to 5 versus the Jund deck. Like, with an iteration in my opener, I at least feel confident I can get something going at some point. Dryad? Yeah, the Dryad's been excellent so far, actually. Mostly for this part, and not the creature part, is what I would say. I don't like Light Up the Stage whatsoever. The original list had 2 Light Up the Stage, and I think it's pretty awful. It's possible you want another Unholy Heat, but that's harder to figure out. Can you play Breeding Pool in a Prowess deck? I mean, I am. I'm not sure if it's correct, if that answers your question. Like cape. Not the most insane. Wait, my opponent's last deck was Izzet Prowess? Could be weird if it's a mirror. Alright, well. I'm gonna fucking kill the shit out of that. Nope. Always just kill the creature. Don't do anything else. If they have mutagenic, they have mutagenic. That's fine. I'm just gonna play all my creatures that don't die to Lava Dart right now. Okay, what do I want to do? So I could hit them for a bunch, but that doesn't actually accomplish that much. I think I should play for the longer game. There was also a Lava Dart in the graveyard, so this didn't seem like it would generally go very well for them. Don't want to draw that one for sure. I like it. I think this is fine, actually. I want to keep my land for this. Because they have a bunch of spells. If I'm unable to cast this and I suppose I don't have lands, it might end up poorly. But that was actually a pretty good draw. Their top guard. It's a bolt. This is 9. I think I should just do this. Just to see where I'm at. On top. Oh, well. Nope. Leave that on top. Boom. Well, often naive game plan is reasonable to think about, but I think it's just nice to have it terminate for like a big creature. I would have lost a match to Rhinos if I couldn't kill like a 4/4 Rhino. So I think it's fine to have a small number, not a large number, if that makes sense. This is okay, not insane. The problem is you can actually get killed through this, I think, sometimes. I wonder if I want Flusterstorm. My suspicion is no. I'm gonna cut 1 Questing Druid for 1 Dragon's Claw. So I'm looking for removal in my opening hand. This sort of counts. I have removal and a cantrip, a breach. So I'm gonna keep. Alright, that one's harder to kill. I think this is also an example of a good matchup where having the extra red removal matters a lot, if that makes sense, Kigalius. Do not want. Bottom Harvest, so they're Gruul, I guess. I think I just like putting them in the main deck. It's just nice to have access to. with Bolt. He doesn't play any? I mean, you also just see so many cards, it's nice to have a small number of Terminates in your deck, is what I would say as well. I don't know if that makes sense to you. If I'm dead, I'm dead. Does it light up the stage? Most overrated card. Eugenic Growth on Holy Heat. Okay. It's good to know about those. Yo, P Mega, welcome back. Hope you're having a good one. Alright. Please let me find some removal. I know they have mutagenic growth, but the red removal just works through it anyways. Right. Don't want. There we go. But what other reach do you want to play? Also, mutagenic growth doesn't work terribly well versus Soulscar Mage, so they just paid 2 life, really. Oh, did I have lethal, actually? No, I don't think so. Plus, the Breach for Bolt next turn will be lethal anyways. Four is not 3. That's the card to worry about, but it's fine. Alright, I'm gonna attack first, then bolt them after damage. Boom! Trophy, chat! Trophy. Love to see it. They shouldn't have paid 2 life for that mutagenic growth. It made no sense. Yeah, 1 game loss. It was versus 5-color Rhinos. So that was kind of a nice one. Kind of just speed ran that win. A lot of easy chests. Hard trophy? Yeah, Twitch chat is definitely a trophy. Alright, I'll open a chest for P Mega because of that. We'll celebrate. Payday for non-interactive. Necromentia, Ward of Seizing. Is that Necromentia worth anything? I don't know. What the hell? Why is it worth anything? Okay, I guess we take that too. It's just randomly 1.5 tickets. I mean, I know why, but it's not good. It's still a bad card. That's the one person who bet on the trophy. Oh, non-interactive? Payday. Yeah. Anyways, anything notable? I don't know about these Chalice of the Voids. I suspect that going forward, I would just play 4 Fluster, 2 Chalice. Mostly because the Chalice... Multiple Chalices don't stack in your deck. You don't really have a way to get it in. So I would probably play 4 Fluster, 2 Chalice. Might even cut another Chalice for something else. I don't know what exactly. It's kind of funny. I didn't miss Manamorphose, and this deck used to play Manamorphose in the past, and I just didn't miss it. Like, you already have so much air that I think if you add Manamorphose, it'll mostly just be one more. Artifact removal? Yeah, I could see that. I used to play Shattering Spree in this type of deck in the past, but I don't think that's necessary anymore. And plus, Shattering Spree is not even that good versus Hammer Time. Ancient Grudge I could see playing one of, yeah. More Breach? So, okay, Gallius, I guess I'll explain why I only play 1 Breach. I believe between the 4 Questing Druid, 4 Expressive Iteration, 4 Preordain, 4 Bauble, you can actually find the one of Breach relatively often in a protracted game. And I just don't want to ever draw 2 in my opener. I kind of think, like, it's easy to find it when you need it. You just don't have to play a lot of it, and it gives your deck another angle to win from. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it made sense to me when I was building the deck. Like, the original list didn't even have any Breach. It just had 2 light up the stage, and I'm just like... I'm not really about that. I want to play 1 Breach, you know? One sec, a friend of mine's asking me about the deck. I think theoretically you could cut the Dispute, but the actual card Murktide Regent is a huge problem for decks like these in the past. But yeah, I don't know. I know 3 Breach and Izzet before Preordain, that was reasonable. I just think you don't need a lot of Breaches. I only want to play the first Breach anyways, because it just lessens my exposure to Graveyard Hate as well. Because if you play so many Graveyard cards, and then they, like, start loading up on Graveyard Hate versus you, then it actually becomes good for them to have those Graveyard Hate cards in, as opposed to the fact that if someone sides in, like, Leyline of the Void versus this deck, I don't think I really care that much. Like, it shuts off the DRCs and 1 Breach, as opposed to, like, 4 DRCs and 3 Breach. And Holy Heat is not that good versus Leyline either, but that, I think, tends to be less of a big deal. Alright, I think I'm going to take a quick 3 minutes, and we'll work on a different deck and play a different league with a different deck. So, be right back in a second.